Good morning to all. Welcome back to our 17th section of online classes. In class 3, we have learnt 2D shapes and some part of 3D shapes. Do you remember what is 2D shape and what is 3D shapes? All plane shapes are called 2D shapes. And all solid shapes are called 3D shapes. Can you say some example of 2D shapes? Can anyone? Yes. Square, rectangle, circle, oval. This is all an example of 2D shapes. Then, can you say some example of 3D shapes? Cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder are some example of 3D shape. Then, what is the difference between 2D shape and 3D shapes? 2D shapes have length and breadth. It doesn't have height or depth. But 3D shapes have length, breadth and height. 3 dimensions are there. But 2D shapes have only 2 dimensions. That is length and breadth. 3D shapes have length, breadth and height. Okay, that is the difference between 2D shapes and 3D shapes. All plane shapes are called 2D shapes and all solid shapes are called 3D shapes. Okay, then this year we are going to learn some geometry part in details. Okay, some part in details. So, first we are going to learn from the page number 151. Page number 151 we are going to learn first one plane. But we are going to learn some geometrical concepts. Basic geometrical concepts. First one, plane. First one, plane. Plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. Okay? Plane is a flat or smooth surface which extend endlessly in all directions. How many directions? Directions are there? 4 directions. In 4 directions, it is not edge. Okay, extending. It is endless in all 4 directions. Their plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. We cannot see that plane surface in full area. We can see only a portion of plane surface. We can see only the portion of part of plane surface we can see. For example, our book. This is plane. Okay? This is plane. But I have told that it extends endlessly in all directions. It extends endlessly in all directions. This direction and this 1, 2, 3, 4. But here it is stopping. Why? It is a part of plane surface. Okay, this is the part of plane surface, so it ending here. Okay, a plane. What is called plane? Plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. Okay, a plane is represented like a line with the arrows on all sides. We can only show the position of a plane. We can only show the position. We cannot show all plane surface. Only some position, only portion, not position, portion of a plane. Or the surface of tabletop, the tabletop of board, of book. This all that a dice or cone represent a plane. Then how can we represent a plane? Plane. This is a plane and four sides draw an arrow. Arrow shows endless. Arrow shows it is endless. This four sides it is not ending. It is extending. It is going on. It is not ending. What is plane? Plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. Face of cube, cuboid, etc. parts of portion of the plane. Next one, point. Next one is point. How can we represent a plane? This way you can represent a plane. This you have to learn that definition will come for exam. So those are book with you. Please underline these all things. A plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. And draw this diagram also. Okay. This you have to do in your pair copy. Write the heading, basic geometrical concepts. Then you write the plane, number one plane. Write the definition, then draw one diagram. Here tabletop and a plane that dice is given. No need to draw, only this one is enough to draw. Next one, point. Point is a position in a given space. Point is a position in a given space or dot represent on a plane surface. Point is a position in a two definitions when dot, point, only a dot. Only a dot. I represent it on a plane surface. And what is a plane surface? So I have placed a dot over there. That is called a point. What is called point? Point is a position in a given space or dot represent on a plane surface. Okay, plane represented on a plane surface. We can say tip of pen. Tip of pen. That is a point. Here. Tip of pen. That is a point. Or needle. Tip of needle. Sweet. Tip of needle. And that meeting place of two lines. That also a point. Here is a line. And here is a line, two lines. The meeting place, these two lines are meet on the same place. This is also a point. Okay, what is called point? Point is a position in a given space or dot represent on a plane surface. Okay, then how can we give name to the plane? Point. How can we give name to the point? We can give a point, that is point means a dot represent on a plane surface and by using capital letters we can give name to the point. Point B, point M, point O, point N, point C, point A. But we have to use capital letter. Okay, next one, line. Line is a collection of points which extend endlessly both directions along a straight line or straight path. Okay, line is a collection of points. Point, do you understand? How can we give name to the point? By using capital letter. By using any name we can give, but we have to use capital letter. Capital letter point B, point M, point N, point whatever it may be. But make a dot and write capital letters. Okay? Then next we are going to learn line. Line is a collection of points. Here I am going to draw many by drawing many points. By drawing ending. It is endless. Extending both sides. Extending this side it is not ending and that side it is not ending. And the path is straight. Okay. Line. What is the definition of line? Line is a collection of points which extend endlessly in both directions and directions along a straight path. Not in this way. Some going like this way. This is not a line. Okay? This is not a line. After if we go through the arrows also, that is not a line. That direction is along the straight path. Okay? Line is a collection. It is a group of points. Line made by group of points and it extends endlessly in both directions. Plane extends endlessly in 4 directions. 4 directions, but line extends only in 2 directions and it goes in straight path. Okay, what is the definition of line? Line is a collection of points extending endlessly in both directions along a straight path. Along a straight path. Then it is denoted by small letters at any 2 points of line. For giving name to the line, that is, here this we can use capital letter PQ and give the name M. Line M. Line M. 2 ways we can write line M or line. Right, you can use capital small letter. Okay. Line PQ. 2 ways we can give name. The line M or line PQ or another one. Line P or line AB. Line AB. Here use capital letter. Okay. Only this uses small letter. Here use a capital letter. AB. Line AB. Line AB you can write small lines here and line AB. Understood? Line PQ. Both ways we can give name to line. Okay. Either use one letter, that must be small letter, and if we use 2 letters, that should be capital letters. Okay, this way. This is called by line AB or line B. Here, line M or line Q. Okay, next one, line segment. First one we have completed plane, next we have completed point, then we have completed line. Now we are going to learn line segment. Line segment is a part of line. Here one more thing I am going to say. We cannot measure line. Line we cannot, how much centimeter, how much meter, how much kilometer, we cannot measure line. Okay, because there is no starting point or end point. Since it doesn't have starting point or ending point, we cannot measure line. Okay, we cannot measure with the scale or ruler, we cannot measure it. Here, now we are going to learn line segment. Line segment. Line is different and line segment is different. Line is a part of line which has starting point and ending point. We can measure it, which has fixed length. Okay, line segment has a definite length. It has a definite length. We can measure it with scale. line segment is a part of line, and line segment has definite length and it has two fixed points which name segment. It is a part of a line. Line segment is a part of line. Part of a line and fixed length. Fixed length and two end points. Two end points. Okay. Line segment is a part of. What is the definition of line segment? Line segment is a part of line which has two endpoint and definite length. We can measure it with the scale. Okay. Suppose if it is a line, it is why can I say it is a line? Because two arrows are there. Can it measure? No, because it is endless. There is no starting point. There is no end point. From this line, I can make many line segments. From here to here, and here to here, here to here, here to here. Many line segments we can make. From here to here one, or here to here another one, here to here. Any line segment we can make, or we can cut it from line. Can we measure with the line segment? Yes, we can measure it. Why? Why it can cut? We can measure. It has end point and starting point. Okay. Then that are two points. It is represented by arrow. Here, line segment. I am going to draw a line segment. Here, line segments will must draw 2 points. End point and don't do like this. It is wrong. If you draw like this way, it is wrong. Okay. Last year, many of the students have drawn this way. Just for the line segment, we have to draw the line and make a point and give the name with a capital letter. Line. How can you read it? Line segment. Segment AB. Or this also we can draw line segment AB. Both ways we can give name line segment AB or line segment. Anytime we can give line segment, but you have to use capital letter. Okay. Next one. Ray. A ray begins at a point called a ray. Line segment has two endpoints and ray has only one endpoint and another side it extends endlessly. Or by using arrow. Here. This is a ray. Or this also ray. Okay. A ray begins at a point called an initial point. A ray begins, this ray begins here. So this is the initial point. This second one begins here. This is the initial point. Another side, it is endless. It is not end. Extending in another side. Opposite direction, it is extending. A ray begins at a point called the initial point. It extends indefinitely in one direction. Indefinitely in one direction it is indefinite. Only starting point is there. Okay. So one side we can show with a point, another side we can show with the arrow heads. Okay. How can you write it? Ray Q A. Ray M N. Again we do ray M N or ray Q A. This is we can do the ray M N or ray Q A. Okay. Next, a ray begins at it extends indefinitely in one direction. Hence, it cannot be measured. It indefinitely in one direction. It is not ending. So we cannot measure ray by scale or any other measuring instrument. Okay. Next one. Here ray QA or ray QA, both is correct. Ray QA or ray QA, both ways we can write ray MM. Ray MM. Okay, do you understand how to give name to ray? Yes. Next, curved line. Next one, curved line. When we move along a curved edge, we get a curved line. It can be made in any directions or form. Curved lines cannot be drawn using a scale. They are made by freehand. When we move along a curved edge, curved line or curved edge, and we can draw by freehand. Here, curved edges are there. Okay, and with the free hand we can draw. Then line segment. That line segment I will show you how to measure and how to draw the line segment. Okay. Now we are going to learn types of lines. In class 3 we have learned curved line and a straight line. Curved line and a straight line. And class 3 you have learned 3 types of straight line. What are they? Vertical line, horizontal line and a slanting line. Okay. Now we are going to learn somewhat another types of lines. First one, what is called line? Line is a collection of points which extend endlessly or both directions. Here first we are going to learn parallel lines. Parallel lines. Parallel lines. Some lines never meet or cross each other at a point. Some lines never meet or cross each other at a point. Such lines are called parallel lines. Okay, then here, this is a line and this is another line. These two lines, this line goes from here to there and this is going, but it is going in same direction but never meet or cross each other. Okay, this is going in straight path and second line PQ and line RS. Line PQ and line RS goes on straight line but it never meet each other. Okay, such lines are called parallel lines. These lines are called parallel lines. Here also, line M and line N. This line also, that is vertical line, that also comes in straight in the same position, but it never meet or cross. This type of lines are called parallel lines. These lines always at an equal distance from each other. Here all cases it will be equal distance. Okay, it does not change its position. It is equal distance from each position. Here all equal distance. Always it will be equal distance from starting to ending. It is equal distance. Parallel lines means the lines which never meet or cross each other at a point are called parallel lines. Here how can we write this? Line PQ parallel. Line PQ parallel to line RS. Line RS. This is the symbol of parallel. Line PQ parallel to line RS. Okay. Here we can write in correct position line PQ parallel line RS. Okay. Next one, intersecting line. Intersecting line means when two lines cross each other at a point are called intersecting line. The parallel line which never meet or cross each other at a point. Intersecting line, that lines two straight line has a common point. The two straight line has a common point, or that two straight line meet at each other at a point. That lines are called intersecting lines. Two lines meet each other. Two straight lines. Here line RS and line PQ. Okay. These two lines meet each other. Here line F. Line F. These lines are called intersecting line. What is called intersecting line? When two lines cross each other at a point, they are called intersecting lines. Then the common point. This point is called intersecting point. Intersecting point or point of intersection. Intersecting point or point of intersection. Okay, what is called intersecting point? The lines which cross each other at a point are called intersecting lines. Okay, then two straight line has a common point. This two straight line, this is one straight line, this is another straight line. This both have a common point M. So these two lines, line PQ and line RS are called intersecting line. Next one, perpendicular line means when end point join other at a corner, they are said to be perpendicular line. Or when another way, when a vertical way line or line segment means a horizontal line or line segment, we get a perpendicular lines. Next one, perpendicular line. Intersecting line over. Next one, perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines, first one. How can we go? When the vertical way or line segment. Here I am going to do a line segment. This is the line segment because it has two end points. And that meets a horizontal line or line segment. Here it is meeting a horizontal line or line segment. Okay, now it is perpendicular line. When the vertical line AB meets a horizontal line PQ, line segment PQ. Okay, this line meets on a PQ or that OQ. It is called the perpendicular lines. When a vertical line or line segment meets on a horizontal line or line segment, we get a perpendicular lines. We can say the addition symbol. This is addition. This is also perpendicular lines. Okay. Then, what is the symbol of perpendicular? Symbol of perpendicular is this. Is perpendicular to here AB. Here AB is perpendicular to PQ. We can write here AB is perpendicular to PQ. Then we can see in our letter edges of table. Edges of table it is perpendicular. Or edges of table, corners of the windows are example of perpendicular lines. Now this class we have learned that the plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions, point It represents a dot on a plane surface. Line is a collection of points and there is no end point. And line segment is a part of line which has definite length. Arrow extend in one direction and it has initial point. Then we have learned two types of lines, curved line and a straight line. Then straight lines are two types, parallel lines. The different types of straight lines are parallel lines, perpendicular line and intersecting lines. The definitions I will upload it in your website. Okay. Then exercise 9.1. Exercise 9.1. First one definition that I will be uploaded in your website. Second one, do yourself. And question number 3. Then question number 3. Among the following, which are rays and which are line segment, and name them. First one. First one. What is this? Ray. P. Then next one. Question number B. Ray R. Next one. Question number C. That is line segment. It has two end points. So it is line segment XY. Line segment XY. Both ways we can write a line segment XY. You can write here 2 pixels. Okay. Next one. Question number D. MQ. What is this? It is line segment because it has two end points. That is line segment MQ. Line segment MQ. Question number E. Ray RS. Question number F. Line segment AB. Then question number 4. That is your homework. Write the name. Name the following. Question number 5. I will explain next class. And question number 6. Also you can do after explanation. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.